Hello and welcome back to Train Sim. Well, we're doing another update video anyway for more news. Anyway, so obviously I'm doing this on the 5th of February, so one day to go until Great Western's remaster is out, because that is out tomorrow at 10 a.m. UK GMT time. And at the same, so I will state it is a free update. It should automatically download. Anyway, I'll go back to that at the end of this. But we're going through a little bit of what came out during the week. Tuesday. We're going straight into one, which you might be able to guess. It is Schnellfahrstrecke Köln-Aachen Remaster. This was announced during that, and it's also going to have a show off during Train Rail Fest. I'll also come onto that. Go away, you annoying, noisy bastard. Anyway, so announcing Schnellfahrstrecke Köln-Aachen Remaster coming soon. Hot off the wheels of Great Western Express Remaster is a German classic. Köln-Aachen Remaster is coming soon to Train Sim World 6, with great support from Frozen World Development Team, which is a third party. These changes will particularly complement the Köln-Aachen timetable update, which we had back in, definitely wasn't June, I can tell you that much, last year, whenever the update actually came out. Now, because it definitely wasn't June, I can tell you that much, considering we didn't have it on PlayStation for another 6+ months later, it seemed like. Anyway, which was the first phase to the updates to the route, and took a services count from 552 services to over 4,000 with all relevant content installed. We're excited to share many further updates are coming as part of the second phase for the remaster. Together with these new route improvements, hoping hoping you can all experience a familiar journey across a new through a new film. Here's a summary of what features you can expect. So in the Köln-Aachen Remaster, we've got implemented TOD 4 lighting for the whole route and stations, new OHLE rendering and materials, new landscape ballast and materials, new grass and vegetation textures, added night lighting to denser city areas, i.e. Köln-Hauptbahnhof, added light into churches in Aachen, updated signal materials, updated display board and materials, replace green bridges for newer models, updated track descriptions. It doesn't state anything about announcements, I will state that, or obviously faults. Interesting. Anyway, onto the DBBR 442 Talent 2, which obviously went past the delivery on it. Updated displays to FIS headlights and all immersers to work new TOD 4, and also added a GMSR textures in the cab. Into the DBBR 406 or the ICE 3M, added new Winget 2 screen for TOD 4, MTD adjust to be more realistic, Now introducing Shunton and Western packages. RFB on the IC3 is now selectable via 9 and 1, and the Benchentug 9.6. I've probably mispronounced that. On to the DBBR423, which is the S-Bahn clone for Köln, which is the gameplay, came from the gameplay pack. Updated displays to FIS, headlights, and all the things for Todd 4 lighting. That there. And it also, I will state, doesn't say anything about suspension. I will also say that for them all as well. As a reminder to similar remasters, this is completely free. Update to owners of Snowfrush Trucker Köln Aachen route and the DBBR 423 gameplay pack. I will also add that into that one there as well. And they will be also doing this. They would love to hear your feedback and thoughts on the new changes once the SKA remaster goes live, and we'll be opening another thread in the 4-player feedback forums. They're also doing that with Great Western Express. I will ultimately state that straight there as well. So, on to the other remaster that has been announced. We're going finally something for the South with East Coastway. And that's also continuing remaster. Finally completing our triptych of remasters. Ooh, we're giving love to a beloved UK add-on. East Coastway remaster will be heading your way shortly. Note that shortly as well. This remaster comes courtesy of Liam from Grumpy Dog Games and Rivet Games team. Liam, that's now does Grumpy Dog Games, used to work for Dovetail, but now he's formed his own company who did the Great Western remaster and the HST Farewell Pack when that actually does release. And will help uplift the route to its latest TSW6 standards, including thoughtful passenger announcements, train faults, as well as also helping support of upcoming the Class 717 and 377-3 pack. Bolstering the timetable with a 717, both developers from Rivet Games teams. To be clear, whilst the remaster is aimed to support the Class 371 and 377-3 pack, it will still stand alone as its own, free of charge to existing owners, and provides a significant overhaul to the route for everyone to enjoy. Let's take a look at what changes you can expect for the East Coast Coastway remaster. Ride route scenery and texture updates, implemented Todd 4 lighting, added disused New Haven Marine Station, added rail singing, which in theory should probably be added to all routes. Anyway, added AI whistle boards for stock with AI whistle functionality. That will be none of the East Coastway stuff, I can tell you that straight away. Updated landscape and forage assets, and this they've been updated obviously for the whistles. Updated signal visuals, updated light baking for tunnels and stations, updated distant scenery, open Lovers Walk depot, updated depot and yard areas around Brighton Station, updated yard area around Eastbourne, fixed scenery issue caused assets to vanish when taking screenshots, never noticed that, added station announcements. On to the 377-4 and EWS 66. Added train faults, pantograph, and wipes. Eh? Oh, hello, TGV. I'm actually confused on that one because pantographs. Excuse me, there's no pantographs on this on Southern. The only Southern services that have that are things that go on to the West Coast Main 9. So that's a bit confusing. Added onboard announcements, new suspension improved, guard mode, driver assist, and wheelbar updates. They will share more details about the rollout of this remaster close to the date towards the end of the month. But we're hoping to visit the South Coast in a brand new light. The top 4 kind. So, there we have that one. That is a lot. Anyway, and there will be, I'll come back to that one because I'm going straight into the Festival of Rail. Starting from today at 6 o'clock, I'm at work. There is a brand new game announcement coming from Dovetail. I'm guessing that's not to do with Train Sim. On tomorrow, the 6th of February, which is Friday, at 7 o'clock, there is a community 4-up challenge, and I do believe Matt has said he is going live on his own channel. Saturday and Sunday from 10 AM UTC or GMT, pretty much. There is an ambassador and creator showcase. On the Monday, which is the 9th, Train Simulator Classic gets a little bit of a hello with Northampton Loop preview. And at 20 UTC or 8 o'clock PM, there is a Schnellfahrstrecke Köln Aachen Remaster preview. So that might be coming out the end of the week, I'm guessing then. Just to have a little guess, that might be out Thursday or Friday. That of the week later. Tuesday, I'm at work again, and no, I won't be. Oh no, I will be. I can't remember what I'm doing. I will be at work, so whatever I'll be watching it probably on playback. We have got the Train Sim World 6 roadmap for February from 7 o'clock, the normal sort of time frame. And then we've also got on Wednesday the 11th a Metro Rivals New York dev blog for the first one, and that will be on which then they want to keep doing it a little bit more frequently. I will state you're not going into sleep mode. I'm not overly bothered about Metro Rivals, so I'm just going to just say that. But I do like technically it should be one more day because it's from the 5th to the 12th and we only got to the 11th. There is a Xbox sale, no PlayStation sale, so lucky people on Xbox have a sale, which is there, and hey ho. So the standard edition is 50% off, Peninsula Corridor 60% off, the Class 86 and Mark 2F coaches are 20, Manchester Airport is 20, West Coast Main 9, Birmingham to Crewe is 20% off. That still hasn't gone on sale on PlayStation yet, so you definitely are very extremely lucky on Xbox. The MBTA the Boston Providence line is, and HSP 46 pack is 40% off. You've also got Salzburg to Rosenheim is 19% off. Northern Transpennine is 90% off. San Bernardino is 90% off. People on Xbox, you get better sales than us on PlayStation. I'm just going to say that. You might not get them frequently, but you get better. So yeah, and also, and don't forget, this only released before Christmas. Stuttgart to Hilburn is 20% off. Make that the first time that's happened, because I don't even think that would happen on Steam. I don't think that has come like that for sale. I'm going to say this, but if anyone that picked that route up on release should really feel beeped off. And I'm just going to say that. And also, Cardiff City Network is 45% off. So, quickly go back up to Great Western. If you haven't done so, obviously, I will state go and watch the preview. Actually, back to Festival Rail. We've actually got a bit more of a stand here. So, East Coastway will be shown by British Ace. Cathcart Circle from 10 a.m. is British Ace. 11 a.m. is Train Simulator Driver. 12 a.m. Tigerways is doing a Peak Forest. And also then at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, that is also the BR 194 or the E94 Rail Tour Pack. Then someone called Jimmy Doyle is doing the Bakerloo Line Silver. On Sunday, we've got Train Sim Play doing Frankenbahn, got the Helbon. Vrami doing LGV at Mediterranean. Also doing Southeastern High Speed. Flux Louisi doing Lincoln Line Strecker, Lift Right. They also doing the Frankfurt to Fulda. And Southwest Studios are doing Bahnstrecke Rosenheim to Salzburg. So don't forget, coming this week, we have got back to Great Western. The Great Western Remaster is free on Friday, coming out tomorrow from 10 a.m. I start work at 10 a.m. and don't finish until 5. Thumbs up. But I'm probably not the only one that's in the boat for that one. Anyway. So obviously it's got new lighting, route overhaul, route scenery, textures overhaul, London Underground availability, new rail singing as well. This includes the stock upgrade to Diesel Legends as well, not just the base 166 and HST and so forth. I just turned my volume right down on my headset as well. You also have a whole new timetable with Het Rail tours. The Class 182 from Riviera does layer onto the route, doing test runs. The route has not changed. When it's set, it is still set pre-electrification for the full route. The electrification only actually works up until the line goes off the Heathrow. There is no Class 387 in the pack coming in for it. That might come at a later date. It might not, so don't hold your breath. Obviously, the 350s come from South West Coast Main Line South to do the Heathrow Connect. Oh, sorry, it's Airport Link. So there, and you have got 165s as well come in to it as well now, which will help out more. And at the same time, the 166s are still there, HSDs are there, and they've both got the unbranded first Great Western Line livery on it. This doesn't have anything on it, they're just blue, pretty much. They haven't got the power lines and stuff decals and stuff on them. They have, obviously, PIS has been updated announcements, as it were, as well. Dug the tunnel for the underground to actually go through, instead of it being a bit of dirt like it is at current. This is actually quite a boring time to train spot. So, anyway, I've already done through the list of what you need for the remaster. The Köln Aachen one I won't have to do because that's out already, the timetable is. And when we get to East Coastway, I'll probably come back to that one. And I will state for the pictures on Köln Aachen, I will go back to that for the pictures. You do see a DBBR 420. No, not the 420. I mean the 430 from Frankfurt S-Bahn shows up as well. And most of the photos are quite decent, to be honest, I would have said. On to East Coastway, as it were. You actually do see a 700 class, one of the class 700 on it. So I don't actually quite know where that goes, because I don't think 700s run to East go that on that line. But also in the screenshots, I do believe we might be seeing a comeback to the 8-car services, the 8-coach services as well. I'm just having a massive guess on that one. So, I'm going to leave it here then, guys. So, thank you very much for watching. Also, Great Western will also have a new screenshot for its thumbnail for the thing as well. Once it downloads for me, I'm going to run it the heck out of it. Run it, see what it's like. Probably grab a load of screenshots so I've got thumbnail video availability, because I'm trying to do that trying to do it while I'm in the game nowadays and stuff. Is anything coming? No. That ain't fair. We can't get the we obviously can't fast travel unless we do that. On PC you obviously can. I have no idea what the control is. I have got a keyboard in. But there. I can't remember what the controllers are though for. Is anything actually coming? Because that distance signal's green. Yes, there is something coming. I didn't know there was a freight train parked up down there. I don't remember that going past. Anyway. So, I'm going to say this. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Coming up later today, there is Transport Fever. That will be coming up. So, once again, thank you very much for watching, and have an awesome day. I will let this train go past. One of those things. Anyway, so I wonder if guard mode will come out of this as well, because this hasn't got guard mode yet. Interesting. Don't know. Anyway, so once again, thank you very much for watching, and have an awesome day. There might be if I edit this down the road in a few days or whatever, there might be videos on here. And then going back to Great Western, I will probably do a video on that. Not straight away. I'm going to do a couple runs on it and go from there with it, because I'm curious if it has blurry textures. And Gen 8, so last gen consoles, you might have a full timetable, or you might have a reduced timetable. Current Gen 9 consoles do have the full timetable, I do believe. I hope. That's a complete joke if they do that. Yes, I know it's a way to try and stop blurry textures and crashing, but it's a bit stupid. Anyway, there's no updates obviously on that part either. But on the roadmap, there might be. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. And have an awesome day. Toodaloo. Nino.